Well, here's the infamous captain who got a death sentence and a pardon all in one day. Incredible. And I'm stuck here in advisory capacity. I get to tiptoe through this week's diplomatic crisis. Lucky me.
Throw a punch at someone deserving, ignore anyone who yells, and everything will turn out fine. Works for me.
You're crazy. That might be just what we need. The Gormak are moving an invasion force into the Planetary marches, a stone's throw from the Shrine of Healing. We had a bunch of research camps there excavating the local ruins. The Gormak swarmed them. Our researchers, they barely had a blaster between them.
The Gormak attack everyone. Outsiders, Voss, anyone with a scrap of technology they want.
True. But raising such a large force, definitely new. There's a Jedi Master out there, Master Halicus. He was one of the researchers. This Master Halicus thinks the Gormak are looking for something. Something worth raising an army to find.
What could the Gormak want so badly?
I don't know. It's Master Halicus's theory. I can get you a speeder to Camp Thesh. That's where Master Halicus took most of the survivors. He should know more about what the Gormak are up to, and how to send them packing.
Welcome, friend. Though it's a poor welcome we can offer at the moment, I'm afraid. We're facing a Gormak invasion. Their forces have destroyed every research camp between here and Peleth Point, and ransacked our equipment. I've had my own clashes with the Gormak, but I've never seen them this relentless.
The Gormak really did a number on you.
Since then, I've tried to study the Gormak, only from a distance. We discovered that centuries past, this entire region was Gormak territory. I believe their return was no coincidence. I sent scouts to eavesdrop on the Gormak patrols. The Gormak are looking for something left behind long ago. They call it the Evok Nosk.
Yeah, I think I saw Evok Nosk do a set at the Smiling Snivian on Keratos. Amazing vocals.
Not now, friend. Too many have died. The Gormak spoke of the Evok Nosk as capable of scorching the sky and turning Voss Ka to rubble. This Evok Nosk would present a terrible danger in Gormak hands. We must discover what it is and where before they do.
They have an entire army to search with, not to mention any clues they brought with them.
But the Gormak have only recently returned. We've been working here for months. When a Jedi Knight was looking for artifacts alongside the Voss, and Padawan Kosh, he and his master were investigating a local Jedi ruin.
The Jedi seem to have taken a large stake in these excavations.
No, we were simply better equipped to defend ourselves. Oh, and again Finesman came to the camp yesterday, offering his help against the Gormak. He's rather strange, but anything that helps us establish a pattern could be invaluable. Go safely.
The Mer must be found. Try again.
The Mer's power is not worth the price, Tolekda. I barely survived the last attempt.
An outsider. This one has not tried. Ask.
Greetings. I am Knight Wen. I've been assisting the Voss in their search for a powerful artifact known as the Mer. But navigating these ruins, retrieving the Mer, getting ambushed by the Sith, perhaps you may have better luck.
What is the Mer? What does it do?
The Mer is for the mystics. Only they can see.
Your basic is not quite up to par, Tolekda. You should investigate our findings so far. Allow me to explain.
Find the Mer. We will be grateful.
The Mer is part of Voss legend. They believe it will help the mystics have clearer visions, but it is no Voss relic. I found the Mer inside a Sith altar. I can sense its dark presence from here. We cannot let the mystics be exposed to it.
Pretend I'm not a Jedi. Could you translate that?
The dark side offers quick, brutal solutions. The path of a Sith. A Jedi is trained to resist. The mystics are not Jedi or Sith. Their power is raw, unchecked. The Mer would offer too many temptations. It would be better if the Mer was never found. You and I can make sure of that. By destroying it.
And if I brought the Mer back here instead?
I have no desire to offend or anger the Voss. This is for their protection. You'll find the Mer where I left it, inside the Sith altar. Do not linger, or you may attract their attention. There is a chasm nearby. You can dispose of the Mer there.
We have no right to keep the Mer from the Voss.
Then you must be prepared to face the consequences.
Mer remains hidden. Will the outsider help?
Rest easy, Tolektar. We have an understanding. There are many Sith within the ruins. Be cautious.
Wait there, you. As a citizen of the Republic, you have to help a Jedi in distress. I hope. Padawan Kosh. My master and I were investigating the ruins here. We discovered ancient Jedi technology inside, still working. Finding anything Jedi on Voss is major, but finding tech in working order... The Gormak were the last thing on our minds.
What's so special about this old technology?
The Force. These devices are tied to it. That's why they've lasted this long. Well, most Gormak avoid the ruins. Outsider stuff. Taboo, you know? Not their new leader. Let us pack right inside. They ambushed us. Stole everything we recovered. I survived, but... Master Bakara, he fought until the end.
What use is ancient Jedi technology to the Gormak?
Gormak tech is already dangerously advanced. We don't even know what the ancient Jedi tech is capable of. Even if I was healed, I wouldn't last 5 seconds on my own. But you'd have as good a shot as Master Bakara did.
All right, I'll do it.
The Gormak were still deep in the ruins when I escaped. You'll have to get past them to reach our dig site. And if you meet the Gormak leader, don't hesitate. He's a savage. He'll kill if he gets the chance.
You look like an ordinary Gan to me. Now I'm all ears. Keep talking. Your long-lost tech, Padawan Kosh. This should be everything.
It all looks intact. But this is even more than we found. The Gormak must have kept searching. I can't thank you enough for this. The Order will be thrilled that we recovered this technology.
What happens when you return to the Order?
Continue my training. Master Bakara will be hard to replace. I could feel it when Master Bakara died. When you killed the Gormak leader, I felt that too. But it was different. It felt... good. My master would probably tell me I sound like a Sith.
A little revenge never hurt anybody.
He killed Master Bakara in one shot. Didn't even slow him down. This tech is too important to risk losing again. Soon as I'm healed, I'll get back to Voss-Ka. For the Order, for Master Bakara, for everything. Thanks.
Tolek Da. I think I have something you're looking for.
The Mer. You survived. We are grateful.
Tread carefully, Tolektar. The Mer is a dark artifact. It could corrupt the mystics. The Jedi understand this darkness, even if the rest of the Republic does not.
You act like we started the Second Sith War.
For the galaxy's sake, I hope we haven't.
If the mystics see it, we do what we must. The Mer will go to Voss-Ka. I will tell the mystics of this. You will be honored.
If that is the price of our safety, I hope the Republic makes the most of it.
The expedition passed on their thanks for your help, and your education in Finesman's signs has proved useful. These discoveries complete a larger pattern. All these ruins explored or approached by the Gormak belong to the ancient Sith. Even the ruins Padawan Kosh investigated were once besieged by them, meaning this Evagnosk, the Gormak seek, must be a Sith relic.
Seems like you're forcing the dots to connect.
I could show you the correlations between months of our survey data, and what the Finesman taught you. but time is short. The main Gormak invasion force has been sighted. They've committed their forces to capturing a large Voss dam across the marches. This whole region was once covered by floodwaters, driving the Gormak out. Now I fear they've discovered the SWTOR near the dam.
Relic or not, if the Gormak have control of that dam, they can flood us out anytime they want.
Speak to our scout Barrow. He brought news of the dam's capture. Dr. Chul has also sent reports of Gormak stealing equipment. More worryingly, another scout and a Voss commando were investigating Gormak movements. But only their astromech droid, T-5BD, has returned. These scouts must be found. The Gormak have caused enough suffering in this senseless rampage.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that Gormak attack left you with more than just a scar.
Gormak are dangerous. Whatever my personal experience, ignoring that would be irresponsible. May the Force be with you. The SWTOR cannot fall into Gormak hands.
You! If you know how to use that weapon you're carrying, you've just been drafted. Beryl, Republic Scout. Voss Dam nearby's been overrun with Gormak. They've set up artillery all over the perimeter. Voss think they're defending the dam, that artillery's in position to hit the Shrine of Healing. We have to stop them.
The Voss seem pretty calm about their impending doom.
Occupied dam's no threat when the Gormak are firing on shuttles and terrorizing pilgrims. Oh, I've seen how these savages work. They'll keep pounding the shrine until there's nothing left. Dead mystics, fleeing pilgrims, fire rubble, Gormak everywhere. You think the Voss will want to talk alliance after that?
Don't sugarcoat this for me or anything.
None of us have the stomach for what it would really look like. Trust me. Destroy that artillery, and the commandos can clear out any Gormak left. Well, what are you waiting for?
You were on a roll there. Seemed rude to interrupt.
I'm done. Off with you.
Welcome to what's left of our research station. I could try and find you a chair, but I suspect the Gormak will be back sooner rather than later. Not that I blame them. Gormak are like any other military culture, abusing science to make better bombs.
What would the Gormak want with your station?
What does any military want? They want our advancements to make more powerful weapons. We've brought in some experimental power cores, part of an effort to promote the Voss's science studies. But the Gormak stole them. Now, instead of being used for geothermal research, they'll be fueling some Gormak war machine.
Can the cores be used as a weapon?
Not on their own, no, but they can last for years, which makes them ideal for the Gormak. They're building a starship. These cores would give them a perfect energy source and enough power to obliterate Voss Ka. If you really want to help us, get those power cores back. The Republic didn't come here to start a war.
If nothing else, they'll be worth a fortune on the black market.
The Republic will make it worth your while if you recover them. The Gormak have been camping along the ridge. That's probably the best place to look for the raiders that attacked us. When you've got all the power cores, please bring them back here. I shall see to it they are put to their proper use.
O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta. Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
Gormak armor. Powerful. Smuggled to village, then sent elsewhere.
I sincerely have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Honest.
Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Chobad I kafstuan dile ji hulo kuta.
Crates in the village. Armor pieces inside. Answers.
Chikos pa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
The galaxy can throw whatever it wants at me. I can take it.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
To village. Find crates. Bring armor to us.
Ai tutamishka jiho lokuta. Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni.
Of course. It's all yours.
Piti do tenya go kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto.
There's not many problems a good blaster can't fix.
No time to get help. Armor tech must be destroyed. You should go.
O bagthra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe.
Nothing motivates me more than credits.
Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
Should know. Shock valve was sighted near the islands. Gormak mechanist. Could be involved.
Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
Wo grani tampio da pushi wompa. Pu tula musta.
We wait for you.
Mitisa roda. Kopana chapurko utman gisa?
I handled everything just like you wanted.
Buka kampak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga.
For you, and thanks. I will tell the three of this. Go well.
The Gormak's artillery is destroyed. The Shrine of Healing is safe.
Thought my hair would go gray waiting. Do you know how many people would have died if they'd hit the shrine? The Voss commandos sent a squad to investigate the commotion. Came back shocked. Said thanks, I think.
Sending creds is traditional in my circles.
I suppose I got a little something. Didn't realize you were a mercenary. We can't let our guard down now. Plenty of other targets. The Voss might have their visions, but we have good eyes. I'll need more scouts. We'll create a perimeter around the shrine. The Gormak won't shed a scale without us knowing.
You're willing to go far to protect the Voss.
That's what I signed on for. We're still a republic, aren't we? You saved a lot of lives today. Might never hear it from the Voss, but thanks.
I've recovered all the power cores. Here you go.
We can use these to help the boss set up a geothermal monitoring station that will last for years. Thank you. Mark my words. The Republic will gain more inroads with the Voss through technology than ideology.
They could be dangerous if used for other purposes than research.
Rest assured, my colleagues and I are more interested in holding the planet together than splitting it apart. Because of your efforts, we'll have the chance.
You've returned just in time. You did well. But the Gormak have outmaneuvered us. Outmaneuvered me. I was focused on scattering their troops at the dam. So focused that the Gormak managed to slip a small force past our scouts.
Are they planning another attack? Trying to escape?
The Gormak were seen carrying excavation equipment. If the Evignosk isn't near the dam, then they must have found its true location. Is my anger at the Gormak still blinding me? Did I overlook something just for a chance to attack them?
Life goes on, and so will you.
You're right. I cannot compound my failure by dwelling on it. The Gormak have taken up position near Peleth Point. It's one of the surviving research camps, a neutral Voss outpost. My Padawan Quali is there. I trust her to help you find this Evignosk, more than I trust myself at the moment. Please, go quickly.
Wama otochako ga hutapawa to bampaula. Sa amu into und magisa, mi tisa taparena?
I think you've been around the Voss a little too long.
Hukatabatata kum kipuna. Bonabakisa, tekaya shweguya woska kabonana. Wavmula to bota tuane wangi wabda yaktuka loka?
Master Halicus mentioned a flood, but I'm not clear on the details.
Kukatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Uno bongo wa wunikupa, tonti tok makitoni? Tuto omishka kaba no tesma wetia?
I'll see what he has to say.
Kukatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Tuana uba kili wata ponkidanko padoga lola.
Excuse me, do you know anything about rewiring Gormak transceivers? Actually, I guess shooting them might work too. Ethan Wasiri, I'm researching Gormak technology. Checkpoints all over Voss are being bombarded with Gormak attacks, us included.
Conchita ni Charter Sodedi.
And the Gormak always strike when the Voss commandos are off guard. I'd say there's a correlation, wouldn't you?
You're saying the Gormak got one up on the Voss.
You know those tech monoliths the Gormak build? By stealing Republic technology, they've converted them into communication relays.
Giles ka chanagawa ni Chika Kospa ini kokate.
But I calculated that destroying just a few relays would render the whole network inoperable.
I could take care of it, but I have expenses to cover.
Well, I suppose my research grant is no use if I'm dead. It won't be easy, but taking out the relays will stop the Gormak attacks. And think how impressed the Voss will be.
All right. Anything to get the Voss on the Republic's side.
Marvelous. Thank you. The relays are inside these Gormak tech monoliths nearby. They must be fascinating.
Conchita.
But please hurry. With the relays active, the Gormak could attack again at any moment.
Speak softly. The marsh listens. A crashed vessel is buried nearby. It is an old thing. Evil. Gormak found the wreckage. They seek to pull it up.
What's the big deal?
The ship is wrong. It stinks of rot, death, like the Sith. The smell is old. A memory of the first Sith, perhaps.
I don't smell anything. You sure you're feeling all right?
You don't? The vessel's evil spreads. The Gormak work harder for it each day. Disrupt their work. Return the ship to the depths.
Isn't that in your job description?
The Gormak are many. Study the vessel. Find out how the Gormak raise it. Stop them. The Sith vessel returns to the depths. Its evil fades. Now I see clearly again.
That ship was affecting you, too.
No more. I will continue to watch the Gormak. Farewell.
You did it? You actually saw the Gormak communication relays? What were they like?
Your priorities are a little skewed.
Oh, sorry. That must sound terrible. I just hoped for some more data, that's all.
Kaptulia dapota 21 kislim mo payug tachanga.
Amazing, really. Thank you.
Mendia yano bani pota? Pakatumbuko, yasa antoja upas. Te bisa kakuka pemewata.
Whenever something should stay buried, you can guarantee some idiot will turn up with a shovel.
Steve, panago kuchapa. Yuna liska chananga wachitospa, inikondinga. Yapawa koka chakichawa, choto gekangwa choska.
I will, but don't forget the Voss. I'm sure they'd be happy to keep the ship away from the Gormak.
Chikola chihosta for your foki. Shisakawa kaya topa, pubanda bakawanki. Hobo konkaya yakolka.
So, you made it back in one piece. Looks like you saw some action, though. Good for you. I got to polish a chair in a protocol seminar.
The Jedi have asked for help, making sure a dangerous Sith ship stays lost in the marshes.
What? Let me see that data pad. An armed Sith starship? Right next door to the shrine? Wow, we got real lucky. I better start making calls. Here, this is for you. It's the least we owe you for keeping this thing away from the Gormak.
I know just where I'll be spending these.
Thanks again, and good luck. It might be peaceful on Voss, but out there, anything but.